So, guys, here's a question I have. It came off of one of my video comments. So here we go. I would love if you could speak about what your experience of belief is. What does it feel like to you? Do you ever worry or have anxiety disrupt your experience of belief, and how do you manage it if so? And thank you. This was very nice. So let's talk about this, because what does my experience of belief feel like? That's a great question, because when I do my private sessions with people, one of the things that I notice on a regular basis is that there's a lot of anxiety, and there's a lot of stress, and there's a lot of doubt that is out there in the world. That people look at their experience, and they look at it from the aspect of, it's nothing's working, or the outcome's not happening, the things that I've decided to create aren't happening, and so they get anxious. They're like, I need this, I want this, I hope this. They lose faith. They have moments of losing faith. And what's fascinating to me is this question is great, because I have often said that our connection to source is a feeling, not a thinking. And she says, what does belief feel like to you? What does belief feel like to you? That is the correct way to look at it. What does it feel like? When I choose something, when I choose to create something into my experience, I just say, oh, I'm doing that now. And I just believe it. And I experience it. It just happens, because that's the way my world tends to work. Now, do I tempt it? Do I try to do things huge just to make, for the sake of doing it? No. I literally stay in my perfect, authentic self. And what do I want right now? I want that. I am receiving that. I just, I look at the things that my authentic self wants. Do I authentically want something? Do I authentically need something? Do I authentically desire something? Or am I doing this for something that is not in alignment with my authentic self? And for me, it gets, the whole process of manifesting something into my experience is a fun and easy experience. I'm getting that, and then I let it go. And that to me is the biggest key. When you have faith in something, you let it go. If you know, it's like I use the analogy on a different video. If I order something from Amazon, I know it's coming. I know it's on the way. I don't call them every day to say, when's it coming? Is it on its way? I don't say, please send it, please send it, please send it, please send it. Because all of those things of me calling Amazon and saying those things is me not believing it's coming. When you believe something, you just go, okay, it's on its way. Right? And when you get to the point where you can go, I'm receiving this, and it's on its way. And I guess to answer your question more clearly, what does it feel like? It feels fun and easy. It feels fun and easy. I ask, I believe, I receive. And when I ask and I believe and I receive, then I get. I experience, I live it. And it, to me, some of the ways that I make it fun is I have given myself permission a long time ago to never ask how, and to give myself permission to enjoy finding out how it happens after the fact. Because I believe it's coming, so there's no need for me to go crazy about the minutia. But when I can go back afterwards and go, wow, if this hadn't happened, then that wouldn't have happened, and then that wouldn't have happened, and then it never would have come to fruition. I've told stories on here about, teaching at colleges and how I just happened to direct fights for a play that had someone who was the dean of theater at a college, right? And then I talked about my chipped tooth and how the tooth broke off, and cool. Where's this leading me? Because obviously this is what's getting me my tooth fixed, right? And I just believe it, right? And after the fact, I'd go back and I laugh and I enjoy the process of how it actually happens because I believe it. Because what's happening in your belief is what's creating into your experience. And when you believe it, and sometimes we set these gigantic goals that we can't believe. Well, if you can't believe it, you're not going to get it, right? And when you have those moments where you don't believe, that's where you have to change your subconscious belief about it. And you have to go literally say, well, that's silly because I am receiving it. And literally train your brain to think differently. Because your subconscious belief is belief. And what you believe, you receive. It's just like a negative person always seeing negative. They believe the world is negative, so they see the world as negative. And that's the way it works, So I guess, once again, going back to your initial question here, what does it feel like to you? It feels fun and easy. Do I ever worry or have anxiety disrupt my experience of belief? Sure, I'm human. But when it does, it's like, I'm not doing that. That's silly. That's just silly. And I move on from that. And that is how I manage it, to answer the next question you have here. Do you ever have worry or anxiety disrupt your experience of belief? And how do you manage it? I laugh at it. I say it's silly because I'm not doing that. I'm doing something different. I'm going to change my lighting here a little bit. There you go. I'm not doing that. I'm doing something different. And when I choose to do something different, I'm creating. And it's fun and it's easy. So I hope that answers your question. And you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye. Thank you, my friends, for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure that you've subscribed and you like it, you share it, but also comment below it. Let's get this community talking about these topics and spreading this information out far and wide so we can change the world for the better. Thank you.